Some 5 students were killed in cold blood, some of whom were simply beheaded, and many injured and presently receiving treatment at the Kumba Hospital and Southwest Boya Regional Hospital. The world is still very shocked, especially as all the factions in the southern Cameroon crisis had agreed that students should be allowed to go back to school after close to 4 years. On Saturday, 25th October 2020, armed men stormed the premises of a prestigious Mother Francisca bilingual school in Kumba, the southwest region's biggest city, and left stories of death and destruction on young-growing children. On behalf of the UN Secretary General, a statement by Stefan Dujarric, spokesman for the Secretary General, reads, "The UN urges the Cameroonian authorities to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure that these responsible are held accountably." Guterres also calls on all armed actors to cease from attacks against civilians and to respect international humanitarian and international human rights law, urging the Cameroon government and separatist militants in the northwest and southwest regions to answer the repeated calls for a ceasefire. He ensures the availability of the United Nations to support an inclusive dialogue process leading to a resolution of the crisis in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon. Meanwhile, yesterday, artists, mothers, and many others from the Anglophone regions of Cameroon gathered at May 20 Boulevard in Yaoundé for a peaceful protest due to the brutal killings of young school children in Kumba. They were seen with black costumes, placards calling for an end to Anglophone crisis and promised not to stop until a solution is provided. We watched a video in regards to the women protest earlier yesterday. Also, the Cameroon Bar Association has said government should ensure maximum security around schools and children's playgrounds, as well as investigate Saturday's killings in Kumba. They described the killing of 7 school children at Mother Francisca School as barbaric, stating that no fight, no cause, no argument can justify such a terrible act. In solidarity with victims of the incident, the bar's executive has said lawyers should observe a minute of silence before court commencement. But to the Minister of Justice and Keeper of the Seals, Minister Gerndame, in a video, shares what he thinks. We watch a video.
C'est pour ça que j'ai annoncé, les gars du nord-ouest et du sud-ouest ont pris des armes. Est-ce que ça m'empêche, moi, de boire mon vin de palme ici?
Still in Kumba, for over 72 hours after the killing of students, officials and teachers at the school have not commented. The proprietress of the school is under police custody since Saturday, October 24, 2020, when the killings took place. Also, last night at State Sikam, Douala, Cameroon, some Cameroonians, including members of the MRC party, held a candlelight vigil in memory of victims of Kumba Massacre. We watch a video.
Mon Dieu, mon roi, frappe le col de ceux qui a tué cette femme. Seigneur, pardon, papa, on veut la paix dans notre pays. On en est marre. On en est marre. Nous pleurons, Seigneur, nous sommes dépassés. Voilà mes enfants qui partent. J'ai envoyé mon enfant à l'école. Je ne suis plus qu'on le tue à Kumba. Seigneur, c'est quel pays ça? C'est ce que mon entier. enfants saignent. Où Kumba. Éternel, c'est quoi le démon? Pardon mon roi. Frappe ceux qui ne veulent pas laisser les esprits saignent des enfants. Les enfants ne connaissent rien. Les enfants ne connaissent rien. Parole éternelle, mon roi, c'est à vous. Papa, nous, cette bougie que nous allumons, Seigneur. On veut la lumière, Seigneur, pardon. Donne la lumière à ces enfants. Mais ceux qui ont touché ces enfants, créateurs, vraiment, nous sommes dépassés dans ce pays. Nous sommes dépassés. Seigneur, pardon mon roi, nous sommes dépassés. Nous sommes dépassés. Père, vraiment, on en est marre. On en est marre, c'est chaud. On en est marre.
Meanwhile, the head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya, addresses the Kumba Massacre on Twitter yesterday, saying, "I address my full solidarity and sincere condolences to the bereaved families as well as the education community." Away from that, we move to Douala, the economic capital of Cameroon, where the electoral body met with party leaders to discuss on the December 2020 regional polls elections in Cameroon. Madame Dorothy Njoma and Pierre Titi Noel were on talks on how Elecam is ready for the election. The elections, which is to hold in a month's time, made them ponder during the meeting, saying, "Can there be any peaceful elections with the current tense political atmosphere in Cameroon?" After the break, we move out of the country where China has sanctioned U.S. military contractors over arms sales to Taiwan. We take on a break.